Welcome to PAX Day 3.
So this is Rematch, the arcade puzzle fighting game. So you and your opponent are both selecting highly asymmetric characters, which is the Brother Ming game's bread and butter. So there's going to be 8 different characters in the game. Here we have the Filipino dancer versus the Mexican firefighter.
Nice.
So each character has their own unique components and mechanics, but they will always have a move list of 9 attacks, which includes a red, a yellow, and a blue attack.
Okay.
So in order for you to use an attack on your turn, you're simply do one thing. You're going to pull marbles from this arcade machine, and the marbles you pull determine the attack you do. So, for example, you might pull the 2 red marbles in order for the firefighter to use a red 2 attack, and then on your turn, you might pull the 2 blue marbles in order to use a blue 2 attack.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So that's all you do every single turn. You pull
Nice.
marbles, execute attacks.
That's great.
And every single attack is very different. Every character has their own systems. 1 marble attacks kind of sets you up for the future, and 4 marble attacks lets you execute once you've properly set up your resources. So the more marbles you pull, the flashier the attack, kind of like finishers. When you deal damage, the twist for clearing, however, is that you only get access to the 2 lanes closest to you. So only the center lanes shared. So on your turn, you might see, well, she has a red 4 on her board, so you might go, well, I'm going to use a red 2 attack, and now she doesn't have a red 4 on her turn.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, so what you do affects what your opponent can do. And when you clear, the only rule is that it has to be connected, no diagonals, and no backtrack.
So we could pull 1, 2, 3, 4?
Correct. But if this was the case, you could not do these 4 because you have a backtrack. Yeah, so there's no backtrack.
It's a straight line.
Yes, straight lines or 90-degree turns.
Okay.
All right, so when you deal damage with an attack, you get to pick which button your opponent's health damage gets dealt to. So your health bars are literally your arcade machine buttons.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so as you take damage, they will spin down, kind of like an Oreo. And then once the button hits 0, it flips over and the button physically breaks. You smash it out of anger.
Oh!
Every
So
time.
you can't use your blue attacks.
Exactly, it's a broken button. You can't press it anymore. Anytime one of your buttons breaks, you have to go into your allowance and pay 1/4 to keep playing. So these quarters are your continues.
Okay.
If you're all out of continues and you break a button, you lose the game. So you pay a continue in order to stay in the game, and the button stays broken.
Oh.
After you pay the quarter, the button goes up to 1 HP. So it stays at 1, and it stays broken. While the button is broken, you can't use blue attacks, but blue marbles are now short-circuiting on your side of the machine. So that means you can use your blue marbles to connect other colors. So for example, you could do yellow 1, connect, yellow 2. And the
Is
more,
there any reason why you wouldn't do like zigzag, like a Z?
as long as you have to start and end on the correct color.
Right. So yellow, blue, blue, blue. Oh.
And so this will let you execute your yellow 2 ability, even though the 2 yellows weren't originally connected.
Okay.
And for every blue marble you clear, that's going to restore 2 HP to your broken blue button.
Okay.
When the button goes up to 10 HP, it instantly flips over and is back in the game. But at the start of your turn, and this is the reason why it starts off at 1, at the start of your turn, you can always flip over a button with its current HP. Very risky because it has less HP, you take 1 damage and bleeds again,
And then you lose a continue.
but it gives you access to your attacks immediately.
Okay.
Additionally, if you ever lose 2 buttons at the same time, it's instant game over.
Okay.
So that's why you might want to flip one over if you think another one's about to break.
Okay.
So yeah, that is the whole game basically. And we'll go ahead and start explaining the characters. Because the devil's in the details, every character is highly asymmetric, and then I'll explain what these little bystanders or spectators are.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously, there's a lot of details there.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and have the firefighter, Mexican firefighter, take the first turn. Every single character is asymmetric, and firefighter is all about tanking damage to deal more damage back. So once per turn, whenever the firefighter takes damage, she gains one of these blood tokens. The blood tokens combine with her iron to give her magnetic powers, and she can use these tokens that she's gained up to execute super powerful attacks. For example, for yellow 4, lets her spend any number of blood tokens to deal 2 damage each. So if she has 5 blood tokens, she can spend all 5 and deal 10 damage in one hit.
Okay.
Wow.
She's also a firefighter, so of course she has her trusty fireman axe, which she can use at the start of each turn to break apart any one marble, allowing you to set up bigger attacks on your turn. Whenever she deals damage to herself, though, because she's all about taking damage, she has a lot of abilities that deal self-damage. That will flip her axe into the berserk mode. But once the axe is in berserk mode, instead of at the start of turn you break a marble, you don't think about careful planning. You're just gonna whack them in the face. And every turn you deal 1 damage and take 1 damage, which gives you more blood tokens. So yeah, she's all about these 2 modes, and anytime she heals, she goes back to normal.
Okay.
On this side, we have the Filipino dancer. You have these 2 Taninkling sticks. I'll explain what that does once we go through her turn. So, at the first turn, as the firefighter, I always recommend using the red one, yellow one, or blue one, because your 1 abilities lets you set up the rest of your turn, rest of your kit. So go ahead and choose red, yellow, or blue, and pull any 1 marble from of the color from the board.
Everybody's like this blue little cloud.
Oh, so those are the spectators. The spectators are great. I'll explain you what that does once you take one.
So I'll do the red.
Alright, so pull 1 red marble, goes back in, and the red says deal 3 damage. So you get to choose which one you deal damage to, and you take 1 damage. So you choose which one you take damage to.
Okay.
In general, red attacks are aggressive, blue attacks are defensive or healing, and yellow attacks are specialists.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do red.
Alright, so 3 damage to red, and then 1 damage to yourself.
I'll do yellow.
Alright. And now this ability lets you take the red spectator. So this red spectator now comes over to your side. So just like in fighting games like Street Fighter or Tekken, there's always random people in the background cheering you on. So we got some students, some basketball players. While you have the spectators on your side, being your fan, in the future, whenever you use an attack of that spectator's color, you also get to take the kicker action. So every single ability has a kicker ability underneath it. So if you have the blue spectator, when you use the blue 1 attack, you also get to use the blue kicker ability.
Okay.
Yeah, so now that is your turn, and it goes over to your opponent. Oh, you took 1 damage, so you get 1 blood token.
I think it might be.
Against any color spectator.
Oh.
Yeah, so it is now your turn. For your turn, you are the dancer. So the Filipino dancer dances using these giant Taninkling sticks, which is a Filipino dance where you have these 2 giant bamboo sticks that you use to basically play double dutch.
Okay.
So they hurt like hell if you hit your feet, which is why he has these 2 sticks on the board. If any player clears a marble in a row with that stick, they take 1 damage, yourself included. But you really don't want to trip because you're a dancer. You should be good at this. So if you clear marbles and you do not trip, you get to clap these 2 sticks into the middle. So if you see the dance, it's literally down, 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 clap. And so they have to jump around it. So it's literally double dutch. So if you successfully avoid it,
No. But I'm aware of it.
so they
I mean,
literally
I have skipped rope in gym class.
So
Yeah,
these,
but not double dutch.
once these 2 sticks literally clap, you'll take your clap card and literally give it to your opponent saying you've been clapped. So the 2 sticks trap their feet, and now on your opponent's turn, they must clear marbles from the center row.
And take 2 damage?
Yes, and take 1 damage.
Oh, take 1 damage, okay.
So on your turn, your options have been way more limited, and you're gonna take 1 damage.
Okay.
So on your turn, go ahead and clear either your red one, yellow one, or blue one, and avoid tripping. So inside these 3 rounds.
Alright, so I'm gonna just take this.
All right,
Put that
yellow
in
one.
there.
This lets you take any fan.
I'm gonna take
Nice. And now you've clapped your opponent. You take the card, clap them, and then these sticks come on in. And that ends your turn, and it comes over to you.
Okay, so
Your turn,
do I
you
take
must.
damage?
Once you
we start
clear.
with that,
Yep.
Okay.
But at the start of your turn, you have your fireman act. Oh no, you flipped over. Start of your turn, you can take 1 damage to deal 1 damage.
Sure. Yeah.
So take 1 to anything and deal 1 to anything.
I'll do red.
All right. And the reason why you might want to flip a broken button early is because if you have 2 broken buttons simultaneously, it's instant game over. All right. So you gain 1 more token from that, and now you can you have to pull at least 1 of these yellow marbles. So you can only do yellow 1 or yellow 2.
I'll do the yellow 2.
All right. So pull those 2 yellow marbles, and then that's going to give you 3 tokens. Very good. And then heal 1. So you can heal 1 to any of those. So yeah, the yellow abilities are very. Yellow's very special abilities related. And then you can spend these tokens to heal additional, but you're pretty full,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we'll
good.
leave that.
I'm good.
So the clap goes away, and because you tripped on it, you take 1 damage, or 1 damage anyway. Alright, so now it goes back to the dancer. So while the sticks are in, very cool, now you want to jump outside the sticks. So it's double dutch in and a double dutch out. So while the sticks are in, you can clear any 1 marble above the sticks, and then do a same clear below the sticks to trigger that attack twice.
All right. Does that have to be the same color?
Yes, so for example, you could do 1 red here and any one of these reds, and that'll trigger your red one twice, dealing 4 damage.
Okay.
That's
so,
what actually I was thinking.
So red.
Yes. And any of the reds below the sticks.
And then is it a 2 red or is it a 1 red?
1. So it has to mirror the same clear.
All right. I'm gonna do.
Doesn't matter which one. Just there you go.
Yeah, and now you get to trigger this red one attack twice. So it deals 2 damage, and you take the red for them.
We take the red down twice.
Yeah. So you take you deal 4 damage anywhere you want.
Which one do you want?
Now, do they hold on? Are they consecutive or do they stack? Or
They
haven't-
stack. They stack.
So
you don't get the trigger.
I
you
don't get the trigger.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what color do you want to hit?
I just asked you that question.
I mean, let's hit red. So let's do 4 to red.
Okay.
All right. Here, it's hard to twist with 1 hand. I got you. Oh, you got
I
it.
got it.
Nice.
And now you're clapped, right?
No.
Now-
Now it's
That's next turn.
now.
Oh, now they're
The
out.
sticks open back out.
Okay.
So next turn, if you clear in the middle, you clap again. So you're a literal dancer. You're trying to make sure you never trip. So you go in and out, in and out.
Got it. Oh,
As
this
long
is
as you
neat.
keep doing that, you keep clapping them.
When you get it, you get it, and then it's good.
Yeah, but if you trip, you're wasting your potential. Basically, you're a bad dancer.
Now,
Now,
that dancer.
I'm human.
all your 4 abilities are really powerful if you don't trip. For
Okay.
example, your yellow 4, it deals 4 damage, but if you didn't trip holding 4 yellow marble, it deals 8 damage.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, so it comes back over to the dancer.
I healed
Oh, this
myself
is
last turn, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes, you did. So it
Yeah.
flips out normal, so you can break any 1 marble.
Okay. And I have all my blood.
Yeah.
Which is, I use that for these, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt.
Maybe.
Also, the manicure is
Yeah.
exquisite.
Thank you. I was like inspired by bees. There's like blue bees and like, yeah. Anyway. Do I have? Oh, I could do. What are these?
Oh, so that lets you flip all the broken buttons over.
Oh.
So, for example, if he has a broken button at 1 HP, you can forcibly flip it back at 1 HP and damage it immediately afterwards. So this is basically a huge healing ability for you. So blues are healing, reds attack.
Just because I have 4 here and I could destroy this one and then heal all my damage.
Yeah. You can also use the destroy to screw up your opponent's board.
That's true. Just because like I don't know what y'all do. I'll just do that and make it easy for myself. I already thought of it, might as well do it. So I'll do so I destroy that with my axe.
Yes, but I would recommend using the reds because you don't have anything to heal right now. Well, you could heal this back to 10. So
Yeah.
it's valid.
Yeah. Well, I get to use all of them, right?
Yes. Oh well, no. This doesn't use any tokens.
Oh.
Oh no, it does. It uses any tokens to heal 2 per token.
Yeah. So can I use that like split?
Yes.
So I would use like 3.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. So we clear these 4 blues.
Yeah.
She's just a massive tank. This goes back up to 10. All right. So that ends your turn, and it goes back to you.
All
So
right.
now the sticks are out. You want to clear inside to give her the clap again. Bam.
Ah, shit. Okay. I don't want to trip.
Tripping's not too bad. It's not the end of the world.
Right. But
You still get 4 damage. It's not 8.
right. Okay. I. Two yellows.
2 yellows. All
So
right.
1 to each.
All right. So 1 damage across the board, and the sticks come back in. And now her feet has been clapped, which hurts like hell.
Do I get?
And I get to
blood for that?
clear something?
Yes, you get 1 blood. And then you get to clear any 1 marble from the board.
One of the reds, right?
Anyone. So it lets you screw up your opponent's turn. That's
Maybe
pretty
not
good.
great. I don't know. There's
Pretty
still
good.
4 yellows.
Pretty good. All right. So now it comes over to you. You must clear at least 1 of these, but you still have a yellow 4, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Do I take damage from this at the start or at the end?
Immediately when you clear.
Okay. So I'm gonna use the Burning Soul to do damage. So I'll do. I have to start here.
Yep. Any of
One,
those.
2, 3. Whoops.
No one saw that.
All right. 4 yellows, and that is gonna deal 1 damage to you. So take 1 damage anywhere, and you gain 1 token because of the clap. That's come back to you. And now your yellow 4 lets you spend any number of these to deal 2 damage
Yeah.
each.
So I'm gonna do
6,
2,
10, and 10.
4, 6 on red.
Boom. All right, red goes down to 0, and it breaks.
and continue.
Pay a coin, yeah, pay to continue. All right, and when you pay to continue, it sets itself back up to 1. So it always starts at 1 as long as you pay to continue. All right, game comes back to you. So you have 1 broken. Reds are now bridges, so you can use these reds to connect with blues. And every single one you use as a bridge lets you heal up by 2 HP. And also, now that these are in, you can mirror your attacks. So you can do blue 1 on top, blue 1 on the bottom. Oh, which would be really good. Because you have the blue kick too.
Oh yeah. So
Sorry, Mikey.
so tripping deals
Oh,
2
you don't?
damage.
Wait, before you pull, let me know what you're doing.
I was probably gonna do blue and blue.
Alright, so the reds, that won't let you bridge the reds. So you're good. So you can pull this and then pull this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
Ah, there we go. Oh no. Marble down. Alright, so that does tripping deals 2 damage.
Yep, so next turn, if she trips, she takes 2 extra damage. But since it's repeated, she takes 4 extra damage. So it's 5 damage.
So now these move out, right?
Yes. Plus, you've given your opponent the clap card because you have the
Okay.
kicker. So now on this turn, you have to clear at least 1 marble from either this row or this row.
Okay.
And you'll take 5 damage for doing so.
If I don't.
You have to.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because she.
Oh, and I get to clear another one, right?
Yes. Oh, and this. Yep. You can clear up to 2 marbles because it repeats itself. So you can set up the board for her, or set it up for yourself. Yeah. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome. All right, so the turn goes back over to you, and these are now in the out position. So you have to clear one of these 2 reds, or this blue, or this yellow. And that's our turn. You get to break something.
Okay.
I just want to put this here.
Yeah, it might be a little easier.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Smart.
Just
We're
keep
learning.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay. I could.
Just hold it. It's very fun to hold. Smack. Break a marble.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah, it's literally a fire max. Like,
Yeah.
break down the door.
What are we breaking today?
My name. I'm gonna break this one. And is it like 1 damage to all 3?
Yeah, and if you had 2 of these to spend, you can deal 3 damage to all 3 instead.
Ooh.
And you're gonna take 5 damage from this, so you will get a second token.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. 1, 2.
Now, only 1 or 1 each or 1?
No, it's 5 damage. It's total. It's total.
Okay.
So it's plus 2, so you take 5 damage. So choose a bard to take 5 damage to. It's the person who takes. That is her choosing.
Okay.
Because she takes it. You don't deal it. All right. And now you gain a token from that, and now you deal 1 damage to all 3 bars.
Yeah.
And if you have 3, oh, you don't have 2. Sorry, I
Now,
miscounted.
does this one take a damage because it's
No,
already
it's
broken?
already
All right,
broken,
so
yeah.
this one
This
goes
goes
down
down
to 9.
It stays with
It
you.
goes down to 9.
All right, and then turn comes back over to you.
Oh no, you're doing great. I'm just here as an advisor.
So
I
now
don't
it's in
wanna
the
get
out
in the way of
position,
your
so you want to
strategy.
clear inside.
That's right.
Dance coach.
I'm your producer.
Thank you. You're doing great, sweetie.
Exactly. You can do it. I believe in you.
So if this
Don't
already
trip.
has 1 because it's broken,
Mhm.
it can't go lower than 1?
It can't go lower.
Okay.
Yep. And you can't attack a broken one either.
Yeah. Okay.
You
That
can
makes sense.
do beat this one.
You can do this. You can connect all these and restore 6 HP.
Oh, that's true.
But you'll trip. But you know.
Yeah.
That's the life of a dancer. Sometimes you trip.
Sometimes you trip. It's up to you. However you want to handle it is fine with me.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's.
So, show your work. What are you trying to connect?
on. I can't do that yet.
What yet?
So that'll be just 1. Crowd pleasers deal 2 damage, plus 1 damage for each. Oh,
Yeah, you
there
have
go.
2
So that's
fans.
4, 5.
Yeah.
All right, so but we'll trip. All right, so
Alright, no reds. No red clears. Alright.
all right, so there's that. So we take a damage.
So choose a place to take a damage on. And then the blue does 2 damage plus 1 per fan, and then you have the kicker, which gives plus 1 more, so it's 5 damage to you. So choose a bar. That's 4, 8, and 9. That's gonna break, and you have to pay a quarter to continue. That goes to 1 HP. Alright, and I believe that is the end of your turn, because you trip, you don't get the clap.
Yep.
It goes over to you. The fans are cheering you on.
Okay. So I can break one.
Yep, start turn, you grab your axe, grab your handy axe. And now you can use the blues to connect, so you can do yellow, bridge, 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 yellow. And that'll heal 6 HP.
Okay.
Or you can flip it over and use blue 4.
Yeah, so like we both flip and then
Yeah, oh my god, yes, it would forcibly flip that
Yeah.
one. That's the
and then I
undying
heal
roar.
mine.
Yes, because you can use your tokens to
This is
heal.
gonna get ugly.
Break that. And so you flip this over immediately, so she's at 4 HP.
And then I heal based on these.
Yep, so you can spend 2 to heal 4 HP to that,
Relax.
and this physically flips over.
No.
Yeah, 1 HP. So now it's very easy to hit. And if you had the blue supporter, if you had the blue, it actually deals 1 damage to everything. So if he flips over one, comes back
now we
immediately.
end the game.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the supporters are really, really
really
cool.
not a fan favorite.
Yeah, the fans are really enjoying the dancer. All right, but now it comes back over to you. What do you want? Hey, thank you guys so much for
Okay, so we can't heal anymore though. So if we get reds,
I'm enjoying it.
but we can
Hopefully
use
you guys
reds.
follow the Kickstarter.
Yeah, you can use reds now.
You can use reds again.
And there's 4. Oh, you can only
No, you can only do 3. So do you want to do? Yeah. Because these are gonna come. They'll come back in again. So you have to be careful. Like we could do these 2.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm starting to get it.
All right, so this deals 3 damage.
Okay.
We're gonna hit blue, and we get to take the yellow supporter.
I'm pretty certain they're gonna go away. That might be good.
The fans are just really vibing with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
As they should.
Oh, and these come in.
No, it's this
Oh,
way.
wait, sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clap.
So much. I really, really appreciate that.
Uh,
No, if you like our book is like
So tripping will be, if you trip, you take 2.
right. So I have to start in the middle.
Yes.
big thing of it. Thank you so much for all your support.
Thank you so
I really
much.
appreciate it, guys.
Thank
No,
you.
I wouldn't even do this without like people like. I'm really glad I found people who's like the room stays.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
all it's
I'm
all
gonna
amazing, and I love
use my axe.
I love all the art
Break
and
this one.
Okay.
especially the kitchen and Star Rail.
I love the axe scene.
Yeah.
Like it's just such a
Demure.
it's very mindful.
Here.
Okay.
And so I get 3 blood tokens.
Oh no.
And then I heal 1.
That's nice.
So I'll do that.
What did I miss?
I don't think we tripped.
I didn't
Oh,
trip.
nice.
We did not trip.
Where should I trip?
Oh, you did trip because you had to take it from here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now you take
Oh.
2 damage.
Which one did you use? Red 2?
This one, yeah.
Yep, that makes it +1. Yep. And now this comes back to you.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an iPhone, and this is his iPad. So it's
Nice.
Blood to heal a certain amount. So we'll do 3 to heal back 3 to 6. That's it.
Some good ass strategy happening here.
All right, so now I gotta do identical moves on the top and the bottom.
What are you feeling?
I don't have a whole lot of choice, honestly. That is unfortunate. Oh, actually, no, we're okay. 'Cause we're gonna do 4 damage.
Thank you so much.
I think.
Well, it has.
Hey, Meg.
Yes.
So if I take a yellow and a yellow, does that kicker go off twice?
The kicker always happens once.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
The main effect repeats. But you already have both fans, yeah. But normally there's gotta be 2 fans. It's very, very good. Let's see, they're in, so you could do. You can only mirror us, but you don't have to. As long if you don't mirror, they stay in the middle.
Yeah.
Yellow 2 is pretty good because you have the yellow 2 kicker right now. Does 2 damage.
I do, and I think that's what we're gonna
Red
do.
2 is also very good.
So this is gonna be. Oh, I can only do 1 and 1. Oops.
No. You don't have to mirror.
Oh, right.
You don't have to mirror.
Yeah, you just don't. You
It
just
just
don't
doesn't
mirror.
go out.
Oh, it just doesn't go out again. Okay. So that is 1 damage to each.
Plus 1 because you have the kicker,
So 2 damage to each.
and but you tripped yourself, so you take 1 damage yourself.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you cleared the yellow from
Okay.
here. Right? Didn't you?
Let's say yes.
Yeah. All right. And that is the end of your turn, and it comes back over to you.
Okay, so just so I know, if I just do damage to this one,
Yep. No, we
That's
don't
it.
break.
It'll break.
That's it.
No. She has one. They have
Oh, right,
one more continue. So it's only when you don't have any more continues to pay.
Okay.
You have to pay.
Got it.
You have to pay. Just like arcade machine. Yeah.
Makes sense.
okay.
And anytime you use an ability that self-harms, you flip over to your berserk mode.
Right. I am going to use my axe. It's right here.
All right. Bye-bye.
And I'm going to use double red. Do 2 damage to blue. Plus 2 damage to 4.
So
I
4
spent my
damage.
blood.
Nice. So 2 more damage.
2 more damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and that is your turn. Comes back over. Oh man.
All right. So this is actually not too bad because we're gonna take because red's up now. So we're gonna take red.
Red 1,
And
double.
red 1. So that's gonna be 4 damage to blue.
Yeah, 5 total. So you can
5
do 5
total.
to red instead of.
5 to red is good. Yeah.
And that breaks the red. She's out of continues now.
Getting dicey.
All right, now it comes back over to you.
And I didn't trip. So these come in.
Oh no, I split them open. They
Oh, you
went from
split 'em
middle.
up?
Yep, I got
All
it.
right, but not
Yeah,
clap.
the clap is when it comes in.
It's together. Got it.
And you gain 1 token for that. All right, it comes back to you. Let's see. It's a 1 and a 4. Let's see.
We're gonna.
Hey, so you're saying Genshin Taro?
Or,
Oh yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That is me. Thank you so much.
and do my yellow.
Okay, rest in peace.
Okay.
That is me. That is me.
I get
Welcome.
3
My
blood.
original anime bullshit.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
thank you. I'm the Ming of Brother Ming games.
I don't think I've seen
And then spend X to heal.
So this is coming to Kickstarter this November. So this is my newest
Oh,
game.
smart.
Rematch. It's a marble puzzle fighting game. So it's a fighting game where you use marbles to clear. So it's kind of like a match 3 puzzle fight.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
There's an open demo table if you want to try it out.
Yeah, no, I love
Yeah.
that.
All right, you just got that? Perfect. Get right to work.